Hey everybody, how are you today? I always want to tell you it's so nice to see you even if I can't see you. But I know you're there and I'm glad that we're here together. I've got my offering. I'm going to put it in my cup and it's starting to get kind of full in here. I might have to get a new cup pretty soon. I'm wondering how you are today. Are you thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs to the side? Anything is okay. Can I tell you something? Do you know that you can even be thumbs up and thumbs to the side at the same time? Did you know that? Did you know you can feel two things at once? So this is what I'm going to tell you about myself. Today, I have two feelings going on. First of all, I'm kind of thumbs to the side. And part of that is because there's lots of stuff going on in the world, and I have some worries about it. And if you're feeling that way at all and hearing stuff on the news and hearing the mom and dads talk, you make sure that you're telling them when you have worries about the world or worries that are on your heart or in your head. The other thing I'm feeling is thumbs up. And you know why? Because this weekend we are celebrating our graduates. Yeah, those who are done with school. Yeah, they're graduating from high school and they are finishing up, and it's called a baccalaureate service. Have you ever heard such a crazy word? Baccalaureate. So I am thumbs up about our graduation of our seniors. We call them seniors. Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling today. So first thing we're going to do is what we always do. We set our sacred space, don't we? We light our candle, and that means it's time where we get to talk about God together. Yep, I hope maybe you have a candle that's there with you. Mine looks like it's taking a moment to get started here, but it's all good. So today, let's begin our time in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, so today's story is this. It's called the Great Commission. We've had a lot of big words lately. It's called the Great Commission. And do you know where we find this story? Right in here. You guys have these books at home. You can find this story at home. Yep, and if you have it at home, you can turn to page 496. And it says here, the Great Commission. This is how you can keep track of some of the stories we've been talking about. Now, this story is this. Jesus is gathered with his disciples, and he has been on the cross. He has died. He rose again. He came back to his disciples, and now you know what's happening? He is getting ready to go be with God. Yep. Finally, to go be with God. And he's got his disciples gathered and he tells them, you know what, you guys, peace, remember he says this all the time, peace be with you. That is one of Jesus' most amazing sayings, peace be with you. And then he says to them, God has given me all the power in heaven and on earth. And the disciples are like, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. What are we going to go do? Let's do something with it. And Jesus says, but that power is for you. He says, I am now getting ready to go up to God, and I'm going to send you out. I'm going to send you out into the world to make disciples. He says to make disciples. And what he means is to go out there and to teach people about God and Jesus. That is what a commission is. It's where we send people out into the world to do things. And so Jesus says to the disciples, I'm sending you out into the world to tell people about God's story and my story. And not only to tell them, but to be the story. Be the story. Tell them that God is wonderful and show them God's love by your kindness and your sharing and your care for the people around you. That is what God and Jesus sends the disciples out to do. Is that amazing? And that commission, remember that word commission, is for us too. Yep, it gets passed on when we are people who love God. So we're to go out And we are to tell people God's story. And we are to care for people and love God and share our stuff and do good things, because that speaks the loudest about God's love. And in a way, commission is kind of like baccalaureate, those big words, because we're going to send our seniors out into the world from high school to whatever they're going to do next. And they're going to bring Mount Calvary's love and your love and God's love and Jesus' love out into the world with them. Is that an awesome story? What are the ways that you're going to practice God's love this week as you go out into your world? Good question. Can't wait to see you next week. We have new summer stories coming up, and I think we're going to have some fun with them. You guys take care. Have a great day. Talk to the moms and dads if you have some worries, and know that Mount Calvary is right here and we're praying for you every single day. Bye now.